I'll pull down your shorts. Put you in the ball. I'll lay you out again. Oh my God, I see him.
Welcome to Mepham High School for today's matchup between the Cyclones of Southside and your Mepham Girls.
Hello and welcome to the BMB Game of the Week. I'm Ryan Marr alongside
Jake Mano.
and this is the girls soccer team against Southside.
Yep.
So what do you think are the main keys today for Mepham or Southside to win?
Well, I think it's going to be a great win here today, but especially for Mepham, I think they have a lot of things to do that they can win here. I think one thing is effort. Obviously, the girls putting a lot of effort here is a big key in this. I think they want to be here, and I think if they want to be here, then that's really what's going to be the deciding factor. Obviously, energy. You got to give 110% when you're playing this game. It's a big factor here, and it's going to be a big one here today.
Yeah, definitely. You know, tonight's senior night for Mepham, and it's 100%. The feelings are in the air, and I feel like the momentum and the crowd and I don't even know, the audience, I mean, everything. There's got to be something that makes them win this game, you know? There's a definite addition to their regular, like, being, you know what I mean? It sounded weird, but, like, their regular game momentum, this has got to add to it.
I definitely got to agree with you there, and I think what you're trying to say is they got to play off the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, the noise is going to be a big factor here, and that goes along with energy. I mean, playing off that crowd, playing off that noise, giving them energy and giving them really just that extra push to try to give a little bit more effort and give more momentum, I think that's going to be a huge factor here.
100% as the national anthem is playing right now. We're just going to take a brief moment of silence.
Who's going to be really the key players for each team that's going to really just impact this game?
I mean, to be honest, tonight's senior night, so we have a whole bunch of seniors from Mepham playing on the field. But one player who usually starts is Mel Arcos. She's a sophomore on the team, starting goalie for most of the games this season. And let me tell you, she is fourth in Nassau County for saves, and I think she is going to be a big part of Mepham's team tonight.
As of right now, before the game starts, she has 86 save, which, as you said, is fourth in the conference right now. But we're going to take a little bit of a break from her as Ryan Clean is set to start this game. Another goalkeeper, she's a senior, and it's her second year on varsity, so they're looking to give her a real chance to here at senior night.
100%. You know, she's got to show up. She's got to show up strong, and that's one of the big keys to tonight's game. Goalies have to be in play, and goalies have to do their job. And if they do, then it's going to be a great defensive game. And if the offense does their job, it's going to be a great game overall.
Oh, definitely. Well, you know, defense wins championships, and as they're not in the championship just yet, well, defense got to win the game. I mean, that's what gets you the championship.
You know, these games in the fall, they're big. They're really big. You know, fall's not as big of a season as winter is, and every game counts in fall. And I think every single team that says that will 100% agree. And, you know, this game will count. You know, they don't have the best record on the season, and I think that they're here just to play, to have some fun, but they really got to show up. And I think that tonight they can start, they get their first win, and I think it set a good momentum for the rest of the season.
Oh, definitely. Well, here at Southside, they're playing for a playoff spot. I mean, they're 4-2-2, only losing 2 games so far. This is a big game here for them.
100%. You know, Bianca Mayo, you know, she's a 9th grader, and, you know, teams, when you have a team, a varsity team, that recruits 9th graders, that tells you that they're trying to build up the program. And she's one of the 9th graders, along with Caitlin Tanzi and a few others that will be part of this team and part of growing this team. And I think that we have a bright future to come. There's many teams. All the teams here at Mepham are doing the same thing. So I think if they keep on doing that and we have good coaching and we have people to bring it up, I think that's going to be a big part.
Oh, well, definitely. I mean, that's a big part. The future's bright here at Mepham. Southside's, they're going to start with the offensive possession here. Porter, she's going to try to make a move. Kicked away. Southside, they're really controlling the ball here. Obviously, I mean, offense is a huge part of it, and they're on defense. Anytime Mepham's got the ball, they really haven't been able to do much with it. Schaefer not being able to play defense. And here comes Volpe. She's going to make a good play as Mepham's going to be able to get set again.
You really see the communication with Southside, and I think that's what Mepham's lacking. They got to talk. They got to talk, and I think talking wins games. I mean, every sport. I coach baseball, and I tell my kids, talk, and that's the key to win.
Oh, well, absolutely. Communication's a huge part. That's going to be kicked off by Harlow. Shot here. Nothing going to happen. Mepham not able to get it again. Harlow with the ball now. Sorry, that's Huber. Nothing happening here. And that's good defense here. Schaefer with it. Mepham's finally going to get their first real offensive possession.
Throw on by Caden Volpe.
Nothing again. Porter now. Actually, and Mepham. Another one here. They have not gotten the ball over midfield yet. Now, we're going to see if their offense can finally prevail and see if they can really make something happen here.
Caden Volpe with her second throw-in.
That's going to be a big kick over. That's going to be over to the left side. Throw in south side. And that's going to be Howard Chase over here. Cross. Over to number 7, Madden. She's going to miss it. Overthrown there. Back out to Huber.
You can see on her face she's so disappointed that she missed that. That would have been a big part of tonight's game, way to start a game.
Oh, definitely. That would have been huge, coming out here firing and already get a point up on that board. Over the cross, and it's no good.
Almost.
Little high. I believe that was Colvin with the shot.
Almost hitting our camera in the end zone. That shot was this close. You could see it hit the top of the crossbar, the field goal, and that was really close, and I think that was scary for Mepham.
Definitely. Anthony Hoffman's really got to look out there on camera 6. Over here. Now, Ethan gets the kick. Back out to her. And that's going to be a huge kick. Mepham finally gets it again. Over midfield. Well, Mepham really hasn't been able to get stuff happening so far. And what do you think has been a huge factor because of that?
They're not aggressive. You can see it right now. I'm not being mean or anything. They just got to be aggressive, and that's a big part. You can see how passive they're being. They have 4 girls, four Southside girls in a diamond, while they're all outside that diamond, and those girls are making passes.
Captain Ashley Felsberg trying to get the ball here. She's going to get it. That's back out to Bressa. Over now. Madden seems to have the ball a lot here. Now that's Huber. Cross all the way over, and it's no good. Another save by the senior.
She's really got to kick this far, She's really got to get this far, and this has got to be a starting point for Mepham.
Definitely. I mean, momentum shifts are their biggest thing in sports, and if they can really get something happening here, if they can get a shot up at least, I mean, that'd be huge for Mepham. Over here now. Cross in the end zone. All the way over, and that's going to be over the head of Madden. Mepham here. Another possession. Volpe here to throw it in for the 3rd time today. It's going to be Schaefer trying to get open here. Nothing. That's going to be all the way out.
And that's exactly what's got to happen. You saw those girls collide, and that's what's got to happen. That aggressiveness has got to happen for them to step up in tonight's game.
One thing you see here, Schaefer's sisters, number 15 Morgan and number 14 Alyssa, both on the offensive side, both making huge plays here for Mepham. Over here. Southside makes a move. That's going to be Basso with the ball. Over now. And that's going to be stopped. Southside here again. Porter with the ball now. Back out to Madden. She's going to make a move. Has a little bit of open space, and that's going to be stopped by Schaefer. Open lane here and defended. That's going to be stopped by Quita.
You know, you see how Southside's passing? That's one of the big parts. And that's why they're getting down the field. You see Mepham, and once they get the ball, it's what do I do? It's what do I do? And they're thinking 10 steps ahead, and that's why they're there.
Definitely. Them being 10 steps ahead, I like that you said that. I think that's a big thing. They're just in Mepham's head as of right now. Mepham, as I've said many times, they've not gotten the ball over midfield yet. They've not really gotten a real possession, which I think has been a huge factor. Over now. Header here. Not going to go. Madden chasing it. She's going to get control.
Really a nice corner kick right there.
Over now. And that's going to be a goal.
And that is how Southside starts the game.
Mepham's going to kick it. Ashley Felsberg, I believe that was right now. They've not been able to get much happening. So we have a little mix-up here with the refs. There you go. And now ball's back in play. Schaefer.
A little bit of confusion here.
Over to Librano. Oh. Schaefer. So Librano having trouble getting the ball back. Huber now is throwing here. All the way over to Porter. Cross. Felsberg can't make a play on it. Over here, Bassell. Nothing good. Good defense there. Mepham's going to be able to draw something here. Another throw in here for Southside. Controlling the momentum yet again. See, Mepham's been able to play good defense. I think Southside would control again. Over to number 2, Bassell. Here now, Volpe. Trying to find something here. Back out now. Madden with the ball. She's up the field. Open room ahead of her on a fast break, and that's going to be good defense by Volpe. The sophomore, Cameron Volpe, able to make the play on the ball.
You know, you see 2 sisters playing, 2 Volpe sisters, and, you know, once again, it's soccer in the blood. Soccer in the blood, and, you know, that's what really, it's really what happens, you know. We have a lot of siblings here at Mepham, and one starts on a team, and then they continue, and that's one of the big parts of Mepham.
Goal here. Sorry to interrupt you, Ryan. That's going to be another goal Southside. Off to a very early lead here in this game.
So 100% fine, you know, it was a goal scored. And that's another big part of Southside's game tonight. And they got to show up. No, Mepham's got to show up, my bad.
Definitely. You can see the person who scored it, Colvin now. She's been having a great game herself. Been a huge part of this offense. Been able to control the pace, been able to control the ball. And obviously now scoring this goal, that's been huge. You can see the replay. Corner kick by Madden. All the way over, and it was Kaden who was able to get it. Now, Mepham finally been able to get something going for them. Librero over now, and Southside's going to be able to take control again. Back out to Madden, who's been huge on offense so far. It's going to be long. a little aggressive here. That's going to be over to Felsberg. A little bit too far. Southside's going to be able to gain control yet again.
You know, as we come into this part of the game, you know, we see Mepham everywhere, but they're bunching up, and you know that can't happen.
Definitely. I mean, communication is key. We've said it multiple times, but Mepham's really got to start communicating with their teammates, with the captains especially, and especially on offense. I mean, it's really just not been moving here, and they really have to.
The game it sets a solid platform for Southside, and it really lets them have a little bit of fun.
Well, definitely, but I'm sure you heard us say their names a lot. Huber, Madden, Porter. Just been huge on offense. Madden's really been able to control the ball and control the open space, but obviously Colvin, she's been able to score a goal. Porter's just been able to be all over the field, and that's been huge. Over now. Haley with the ball. That's going to be another goal. A third one here already for Southside within the first 15 minutes. I believe that was Haley. Reese Haley with it again.
You know, you see Southside on the bench, all their players on the side. You know, they're hyped. They're really hyped, and I know everyone on the Mepham side wants to win it for the seniors, but there's no momentum or anything going on right now, and there should be.
Yeah, obviously they haven't been able to get much done here yet, but obviously things can change. It's only been 15 minutes so far.
That is true.
I mean, momentum can change. Things can swing in the Mepham's direction, and we're just going to have to keep watching to find out. Great play by here, and just going in the here, and that's going to be saved by Reeves. Or sorry, Clem.
You know, you see on the sideline, that's Bianca Mayo. We talked about her before. She's a 9th grader. She's one of the youngins on the team, and she's going in, and it's only first quarter, so that first half. So that says something.
I mean, definitely, as you can see, Smith ready to check in.
Yeah, Smith just joined her. Subs are being made, and choices are being made by the coach.
Definitely. I mean, Smith's ready to check in. Another young star as a sophomore. Arcos has been fantastic, and obviously one of the best passers on the team, one of the best defenders, and one of the best soccer IQs, which is hard to find, and that's just an amazing skill to have. Here, over. It's going to be guarded by Colony.
Another big part of having youngins on the team is because if you have those young kids and they're at 4 years, by their 3rd or 4th year, they can end up teaching those kids that are in there because they know the ways of this varsity team.
Obviously, mentoring is a huge part of sports. Obviously, Felsberg and Volpe were able to be that. Volpe for one. That was Caminetti with the stop there. As we're now back in Mepham. Mepham's ball, and it's going to be in Mepham's territory here. So they're going to have a chance to make something happen, maybe get their name up on the scoreboard.
That's the other Volpe, you know, we said it before, both Volpes are on the field right now, and look at them, they're right next to each other, 19 and 9, Cameron and Kaden, 2 sisters.
Sorry, 10 and 9.
10 and 9, my bad. A little bit of a rivalry going on here in the box.
Mark Walter, one of the captains, close defense here. Back out to Madden. That's going to be up here, and over and out of bounds. Mepham's ball again.
You know, they still have senior captain Ava Markwalter, and she's been a big part of the team. You know, she's been on the team for 2 years, and you know, everything that the coach said about her was positive. You know, she is a leader. She's been there, and she's a captain, and that says something.
Definitely. I mean, being captain, that's a huge responsibility, but that's a huge honor in high school career. I mean, just just your players and your coaches having that much faith in you. I mean, that's a huge thing to be able to say, and that's great for her.
And she's a center midfielder, so she's everywhere. And that big part of being a captain and being everywhere is she could talk to everyone, and she could tell everyone if they're doing something wrong and if they're doing something right. And that is big. That is really big. So that's a great decision by the coach. And I can't really say anything else about that because it's great.
Well, definitely.
Sounded very lame, but that's great.
Definitely. Back out. That's going to be tried to save, and it's going to be out of bounds. Mepham, another possession here with 22 minutes to remain.
In this first half.
Oh, mind if I do? Trying your trick. Don't do it, no.
Huge kick here. Subs here by Southside. Madden is coming out, and Sophia is coming in. You're closely guarded by Haggerty. Over now. That's going to be a lot of open room to work with, and that's going to be closely guarded. That's the older Volpe sister. That's going to be Kaden Volpe here with the stop. Hubert.
And it's still in.
It's going to be saved by Haley. What a play to her to give Southside a little bit more open room, a little bit of a reset here to try to make something happen again.
You saw a whole bunch of players give up on it, but, you know, those certain players on the side who are just always there did not give up, and that shows. That shows.
Obviously, that shows energy, and that's something coaches love to see, the hustle.
And that's a big key to tonight's game.
Definitely. Back over it. That's a huge spin. Calling her over it. She's gonna find open room, and that's gonna be kicked away by Sadadikate.
You know, that name is royalty. Yeah, you just can't. Sadadikate. You know, that's big.
I mean,
That's big.
if you were tuning in last year, you heard it everywhere. I mean, sports, she was basketball, she was soccer, obviously. I mean, she was just huge for this Mepham Pride. You heard it on the morning announcements. She was around campus multiple times. She was great. And now she's playing
She was
in Stony Brook.
everywhere. She was everywhere.
Now
She was in student leadership, and she did a whole bunch of stuff for the school, and she was everywhere.
And now she's playing in Stony Brook, which is great for her, and I hear she's doing pretty well there. That's going to be a fast break here, and it's going to be stopped by Volpe. Schaefer here, trying to make something happen now. It's going to be Mepham's ball, I believe.
You know, those Volpe sisters are everywhere. You know, you just keep on hearing it throughout this broadcast, and they're just great. They're great people. They're good people. You know, I know them from just hanging out around the school. I know them because Cameron's in our grade, and they're just good people. And it's just nice to see when good people are doing great things on the field, on and off the field.
Definitely. I mean, one thing, probably the first thing you get from talking to them is their love for soccer. I mean, just having that passion for the sport is huge, and it's really driven them to really become the best form of themselves as they can be. I mean, Cameron's up on vote now. Back out to the defender, trying to reset it with 34. Rahin. Back out now. Trying to make something happen again. And they're coming into a lot of problems recently with this Mepham defense, and that's a huge hit. Looks like a football play right about there. As she gets back up and she's back on defense. A little bit of collision, and that's going to be out by Smith. Trying to make the defensive play and trying to just have Mepham reset, try to get their goals back, and really just make an impact. Alyssa Schaefer now, she's going to come in. See the big collision there. I mean, Porter and Caminetti, they kind of collided, but it's good to see that they're all okay and they're still playing.
And I have a problem. The monitor's only on 20%. The monitor's... Oh, we have one. Yeah, there's another battery. The monitor's only on...
Corner kick here for Southside.
You want to do it now or you want to wait till it's on?
2.5.
Oh,
It says 20.
missed header there. That's going to be good defense here. Mepham's going to be able to kick it out. Now they could have a fast break, but it stopped. Haley with the stop, and that's going to be long gone Mepham's possession. I mean, all in all, if you really look at it, Ryan Klein, she's had an amazing game here for Mepham. For Mepham, I mean, senior night, she's been amazing. Just having that ability to start has just been great for her, and I can tell she's having a great time with it. Back now. Huge kick here. Mayo, the freshman. And that's going to be out Caminetti. Huge throw in here by Huber. That's going to be out.
Sorry for the brief moment of silence by me. Been a little bit absent for a second here.
Glad to have you back.
A little bit of technical difficulties and a little bit of research going on over here. Hard thinking. Not that good of a multitasker, I could say myself.
So, okay, Ryan.
Okay.
Still making something happen here. That's going to be a huge kick, and that's going to be
saved. Almost not saved. A bobble. Oh, my God. That was scary.
You can see
that was scary.
Vassal was very upset that that was not going to, but a great play by Ken as she was able to keep it out of the goal, keep Mepham in this game down by 3. All they really need is a goal, and they're completely in it.
You know, you see Mel Arcos, we spoke about her before, one of the beginning players, and we saw a big part of the team, and she's waving at us right now. Yeah, BMB's very own. She's part of BMB, and great goalkeeper. And, you know, they're subbing her in along with Aston Chiarello. And, you know, those are also 2 big players along with Jenna Swent.
You can see the save there. Almost went through her hands a little bit. You can see a lot of players are now subbing in. We got Mel Arcos, the 4th in saves, as she does her little ritual here. I mean, seeing these young stars really get time in this game.
Temperature out, we feel comfortable, and it's a great mood, great temperature, and a great weather, I should say, for soccer. So I'm looking forward to a good game, and it's not over. So no one think that it's over.
Well, one thing you got to learn about this Mepham Pirates team is to never count them out in any sport, especially soccer. I mean, just the playmakers that they have, they can just flip the script and just any time they want. The momentum can change at any moment. Never count this Mepham Pirates team out.
100%. You know, they've proven over time, you know, every sport here at Mepham that there is always a chance, always an option, and there's always something that can happen, and they never give up. Never. And that's one of the big things that make Mepham sports so great. No one ever gives up.
Sorry to interrupt you, but save number 87 here for Arcos.
Climbing her way up the rings as a sophomore. Nothing less
To those
than
who are listening, you may get annoyed, but we will be keeping a tracker on that as this game progresses. We will be sure to let you know if and when she passes her way up to the number 3 spot.
How come we not? You know, she's part of BMB, and, you know, she's part of the BM family, as we like to say. So, you know, she's been out there all season, and she's been nothing less than great. So, she definitely deserves the credit.
Well, we definitely love to show support to the people in the BMB crew. I mean, just having a chance to broadcast some of our closest friends' games is just always awesome, so we like to make a point of that when we can. It's going to be closely guarded here by Mepham.
You know, we spoke about them earlier, but Cameron and Caden Volpe, the sisters, we said they love the sport, playing on the field together, and, you know, it's just... Wait 1 second. Jake, take over for a second.
I mean, definitely, you got their love for the game is a huge part of this, and a huge part of their personality. I mean, just absolutely loving every second of it, putting all that hard work when they step on the field. I mean, that's just all they love to do, and it's just really nice to see that they're playing together.
sorry, there's a little bit of technical difficulties in the box. We have wires flying everywhere. So sorry if we have a little bit of technical difficulties. But I am back, and this is the second time I've left. My bad. It won't happen again. So yeah, you see JV girls soccer on the sideline supporting, and the momentum is in the air. And the fact of if they will take advantage is the question.
Definitely. Big kick here, and that's going to go out. Here comes Huber, another throw off, and that's going to be a quick one. Trying to catch Mepham off guard, and, well, Southside's really just going to move up the field a little bit.
So to resume what I was saying before about Cameron and Kane Volpe, the sisters playing on the field together, love of the sport, and to really show what's happening. And, they've gone through a tragic event. Their brother has neuroblastoma. So it's sad. But, he's here. Actually, he's here. So courage for Carson is definitely here tonight. He was formerly at our last BMB game of the week for football. He was the captain alongside with Luke Lang and a few others. And, that is something that shows that Mepham's family. We support our own and we support each other, and that is a big part of Mepham sports and Mepham as a whole. And that's what makes Mepham a great place. And I'm not doubting that Southside is the exact same way. So once again, looking forward to a good game here as we are almost halfway through.
Can't say too much, but I know famous words here at Mepham: once a pirate, always a pirate. And every sports team, every person in the community, they love to use that motto, and it just shows how close Mepham can really be.
100%.
We're back to game action now.
Yes.
We went off on a little bit of tangent here. That's going to be Basil trying to make something happen. Over to Fox, and that's going to be defended. Mepham here. Back out to Schaefer. Defended again. Trying to make something happen here. Harliff again with the ball. She's going to miss it. Over to Colony. Trying to put a move on Felsberg. Not going to work. Mendel can't find something. Back out. Mendel again. Trying to make something happen. Nothing there. They're going to reset it. Back out. They're going to find an open person. Over and no good. Defended here by one of the underclassmen. That's going to be a great moment to remember for her in her young career.
You gotta love that the coach of Mepham has faith in her players, has faith in the young ones, and that just really builds a platform. The coach and how much faith he or she has in their players.
I mean, definitely, that's a huge part of this Mepham team. Trying to give those young people a little bit of a head start on their career, trying to get them playing time while they're still young, have them play with their mentors and work their way up, and I think that's huge.
100%.
Another save here. Back out. That's going to be another defense. Mel Arcos going to get some help from her teammates here. That one's going to go out in another corner here for Southside. Taken here. Trying to find the open woman. Back out, and that's going to be missed. Colony can't get it. Back out, and that's going to go out of bounds here at Mepham's ball. Arco is calling for the ball here. She's going to take the kick herself. Tries to find someone open. And the kick is away. All right by Southside. What's going to happen here? Schaefer chasing after it, followed by Harliff. She's going to be able to get it. That's going to be Felsberg. Close defense. Now they're in a little bit of a race.
Seniors Emma Lebrano and Ava Markwalter come to the center line once again, midfield.
Arcos elects to take the kick again. And you can see subs coming in for Mepham. Emma Lebrano and Ava Markwald.
Can come back. So
Definitely. Colin A, she's going to sub out for McManus, as McManus is going to take the throw-in bar. And after the great defensive play by Seta Kate, she was able to really knock the ball away and give Mepham a chance to regroup and to kind of set their feet on defense. Back out. Again, McManus over, and that's going to be save number 87 for Arcos.
stay tuned. Soon to come, sideline reporter Luke Yepes is going to get interviews with the coaches at halftime, so stay tuned.
It's going to be a 40-yard kick down the field for Arcos, guarded by Southside, over to Sedicate, nothing go. Parisi going to watch it go by. And that's going to spill over some Gatorade on the Mepham sideline. Huber. That's going to be missed by Mendel. Back now. That's going to be kicked away. Sedicate trying to get something happening here. Nothing to go. Basso. Over now. That's going to be blocked. Again. Over. Back out here. A little bit of miscommunication, but Southside's going to regroup. Back to the left side. Little move that's going to make someone miss. Sedicate. Back to Southside. Another play here, closely guarded by Tansy. That's going to be out. Her fourth kickoff here for Arcos. And just, she's been really playing since, I would say, about halfway through this first half. And I see her playing a little bit into the second half.
You know, she's there. She's there. And that's why the coach is playing her. And that's one of the big parts. You know, Mel Arcos was the key to the game. One of the three keys to the game for Mepham was Mel Arcos. So I think, you know, if she's there and the rest of the team is there, momentum's got to be there.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, she's been a huge part of this Mepham success this season. 87 or 88 saves now. We'll have to
I think it's about 87.
We'll
87.
We'll have to get counted that at halftime, but obviously, you can see her there. She's ready to make a play if needed. With 2 minutes left on the clock, Southside's going to try to make one last push here before halftime. Back out. Harloff with the ball. Making a move here. It's going to be a little bit of open room here to work with. Back now. Southside not being able to get something happen. They're going to try to reset it again. Over now. And that's going to be Mepham's ball. Caminetti with the stop here. And she's going to be taking it up the field. And that's going to be a little bit of miscommunication, a little contact there.
And a little aggressiveness, you know, tossing each other over the field.
Honestly, if no one gets hurt, that's kind of what you like to see in sports.
I was just going to say that. That's exactly what you like to see. And I said it before. That needs to happen.
A little bit of aggression here from Mepham would not be the worst thing. It will really get their momentum going, get their blood pumping, and really try to get them back in this game. You know. Huge kick. Volpe. About another 40 yards down the field, and that's the farthest it's been in Southside territory. Sedicate with the stop. She's going to make a move. Finally, a little bit of open room here for Mepham. That's going to be guarded by Southside. They had a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, not just yet.
And they got to charge that. You know, Mepham's got to charge that, and that was a wide open ball, and no one charged that. Once again, not being mean, just gotta target that.
Finally, with 15 seconds left, Mepham does have the offensive possession. That's a little bit of a breakaway. That's going to be guarded.
So close, you know. That really got the Mepham sideline really pumped up, and I think that's just how it has to be.
Well,
And
with the clock striking 0 in the first half,
we are
that
at
is
halftime.
what Mepham wants to go out of. They want to have the momentum going into the second half, and knowing they can get some shots up on offense and knowing that they can get some possession, I think that's going to be a huge factor, and it could maybe shift the momentum.
100%. You know, as we start our 5-minute halftime, soon coming in will be none other than Luke Yepes with our sideline report. But, you know, Jake, what do you think was probably the biggest part of this half that Southside did that Mepham didn't?
I think it was some of their captains that was really able to step up. Huber and Madden specifically. I mean, Madden the entire side, especially on the right, she was able to control that right wing the entire game. Just being able to make something happen, being able to make the passes, being able to create open space for Southside. I mean, that's just been huge. And Huber's been able to get assists. She's been able to be all over the floor as Ryan is playing around in the booth.
Not playing around. I was trying to move the chair. We won't talk about that.
But what we will talk about is
the
midweek update.
You know, I told Miss K, I was like, yo, we need a graphic on the screen. We got to promote. It's halftime. And, you know, maybe we got to. Yeah, you know, it was nice that you said me too, Jake. It was so nice, you know.
I purposely left you out. But here you can see
So
Mepham coaches trying to really hype their team up, trying to get them ready. And here we got, on October 12th from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., please come support BMB at Buzzed Express Coffee. Come support the BMB program and their quest to go to STN at Long Beach this coming year. It's going to be a great time. Join some of the BMBs, just your favorite members. They'll all be there. Enjoy some coffee, enjoy some smoothies, and have a great time here.
Sadly, I just got some information that Luke Yepes will not join us for our sideline report that I've been looking forward to very, very much with some connection issues.
We're all truly devastated by that. But you'll be able to check them out in the upcoming weeks on the Midweek Sports Report, where you'll be devastated you won't see me.
Soon you will see him playing varsity volleyball on an upcoming live stream. When is that? When is that, actually? We got to figure that out. Give us a minute here.
Play here. You can see Hubert really made stuff happen, and that was a goal here. I mean, just being able to get these plays here. You see Madden with the kick. As I said, they've just been everywhere. I mean, Colvin was able to get the goal there. Southside was excited. Now here you see Haley. She's going to take a shot. That's going to be off the hands of the senior clan, and could be one of the reasons why they put Arcos in. I mean, having that much trust in her is just incredible, especially in a sophomore. You're going to be able to have her for 2 more years after this season, and she's only going to get better from here on out.
100%. And that, like we said before, is one of the keys to the game. And not one of the keys to the game. One of the keys probably, I want to say, like, I don't know, like the organization. I mean, that's like that's basically starts the structure. But on our screen we have morning announcements. One of the most popular shows on BMB, and you know it starts off every Friday morning. Get your nice cup of coffee and watch some morning announcements with shows like with hosts like Sean McQuillan, who's producing right now.
Join BMB's very own Bree Bolin and Gisette Sherry as they host this week's morning announcements. Sid Alicetti has your What Is That? Liam Osborne sits down with the freshman's class president in this week's Around Campus, and Finnegan Corkindulin has your Mepham Sports. But we cannot forget about the biggest character on the BMB YouTube channel. Everyone loves him, but he's not your favorite because that's me, Charles Decker, one of the biggest faces.
Weather legend.
One of the biggest faces here on the Mepham YouTube channel, and whenever he's on air, it's always a great time. You gotta love seeing his smiling face, and his jokes always make me laugh. So I'm excited to see him this week.
100%. I mean, you know, he's always put on a good show, and he's never let anyone down. I mean, like, literally has never let anyone down with his jokes, with his commentary, with his legendary predictions of the half. And Mepham's got to be aggressive early and take that ball. Like, legit, take that ball. I'm just going to say it in simple terms. Take the ball.
They got to be aggressive, but I think one thing that we don't give them enough credit for because of the scoreboard is their defense. I mean, here for, I would say, about the majority of the first half, Southside has had the ball on offense. They've been able to, and been really close to being able to make plays. But Mel Arcos, along with Ashley Felsberg, some of their great defenders, as Bianca Mayo, is just, it's been really huge. I mean, just being able to have that defensive edge and being able to get a lot of more stops than most people would have thought has just been huge. Over here now, trying to make something happen here. Southside not able to do it. Shot here, defended by Mepham. That's going to go out of bounds here. The senior, Ryan Clean, again being able to get the start here for the second half. Senior Day has been playing a huge factor in this game. The seniors love having their time. It's really all about them today.
100%. You know, as Southside takes their corner kick, probably I think a third of the game now. Nerves always on end here. Oh, so close. Nice deflection by Alyssa Schaefer there.
Good play there. Mepham here trying to make a move, and that's going to be closely defended by Colvin. She's going to be able to get the ball back here for Southside. The shot here. Porter was not able to get the play to go. A little bit out to the right, and that's going to be Mepham's ball again. Obviously, they ended the half with a nice offensive performance, being able to get the ball, and really just being able to make stuff happen here on offense. So having that momentum will really just be huge. Out here now, Harloff over to Colony, back out to the middle of the field. Felsberg chasing it down. It's going to be a little bit long, and the stop by Madden.
You know, still being aggressive down there, and that's what's got to happen. Once again, the Volpe is taking over this field.
Back out. They're going to regroup here. Back out now. Trying to make something happen on the right side. That's Madden.
Southside really hugging that line.
Back out to Porter. Trying to get the cross to go. She's going to make a move. That's going to be out of bounds. Mepham's ball here. Another throw-in here for Volpe.
Her 5th of the night.
Ryan Myers got the counter on the Volpe's throw-ins. That's Caminetti not able to make the play. Southside's going to get more momentum. What a move by Vasil, trying to get the open room, and that's going to be saved by Klein. Senior's been playing a great game here tonight. Multiple saves, a couple goals let up, but we cannot make that any less of a performance of how great it is today.
You know, one of those big players is Morgan Schaefer. You know, she's been out there, and she's just been fighting. You know, she's been everywhere. She was involved in the play with a little bit of confusion at the midfield line. But, I mean, other than that, it's been, like, unstoppable. Whenever she's had the ball, she's made right decisions, and that is a big part of the game.
Definitely. Bassel making it. 2 defenders miss the shot. What a shot here by Bassel. Making 2 defenders miss. A hesitation there and a spin move. Being able to get it to her left foot and shoot it in the top left corner. Being able to make Ryan Klein miss. What a shot. What a goal here. You can see Bassel. A little hesitation there. Spin move. And in the top left corner. Perfectly placed. Perfectly shot. That's going to be a play to remember for her career.
Morgan Schaefer with another start there at the midfield line.
Bessel again making more moves as she's going to fall down. Another player down here, and that's going to be called by the refs. Back out now. Hoover's going to take the ball.
For a penalty kick here.
Trying to find someone open. That's going to be a long kick, and that's going to be saved.
That was a beautiful kick right there.
Glenn here with another save. She's gonna boot it off. That's gonna be away, a 30-yard bomb here. And Felsberg, she's gonna get her first chance in open room. She likes to be known as very shifty with the ball, and she is fast. She's gonna be able to get a little bit open room, cross it over. That is going to be saved.
Oh man, that was right there. You know, on the line.
The first save by Southside's own Avery Tessa. The Mepham's first shot attempt, and that would have been huge to really put them back into 3.
100%. You know, some would argue that was a little bit in the goal.
Some would argue, but can't dispense with arguing. And another shot into the top left corner. Hannah Porter, what a shot. More open room, more momentum here for Southside Cyclones.
You know, Mepham's got a little bit of a face of aggravation and sadness.
You could say that.
Yeah, you can say that. But what's got to happen is communication. And they can't have their heads down because, in the end, there's still 35 minutes of this game left.
Definitely, that's more than enough time to make something happen and put this game within a couple goals and try to really just get some momentum back, get something to happen. And really, 1 or 2 goals puts them in this game, which I think is something that a lot of people are forgetting at this moment.
100%. You know, Southside with the ball coming down the field right now. Ashley Felsberg looking to take that ball right now, actually. Coming in fierce. Kaylin Tansey.
Back over to Madden. Crossing it, and that's going to be defended closely here by Schaefer. And that's...
Throw in by Southside now.
Huber here, back to Madden. That's going to be defended. Mepham's going to get another possession here on the ball. Schaefer with the defensive play. Back out. Huber's going to get the steal. It's going to be a high kick out to the middle of the field. It's going to be here by Colvin. Colvin back out to Haley. She's going to try to make a move, and she's going to get some open room. Back out to Colvin. More open space. She's going to make a hesitation. Get way too much open space, and that's going to be guarded by Caminetti. Felsberg here. She's going to be a foot race here. That's going to be won by Caitlin. Back out here. That's going to be open room here to work with. A fast break here by Mepham. Schaefer is not going to be able to capitalize on it.
You know, you can see Mepham on the sidelines, and they're cheering. They're cheering, and, you know, they might be down, but it's at the end.
They're down, but they are not out. You got to love Mepham's energy on the bench. That's something that these underclassmen love to do. They love to show their teammates support, and you just got to love it. Back here now. Another one defended here. Harlip with the defensive play. Felsberg, shifty. She's going to get it to go again. Now in Southside's territory. Felsberg. Out. Open room. Mepham here. That's going to be a great defensive play by Southside. Able to get the ball back. That's going to be stolen again. A huge chain of events, and she's going to fall on the ball. Play here. So Haley, she's going to take it back up the field. That's going to be another steal. Possessions are changing right and left here. Back here, forward now with the ball.
Mepham is pushing forward.
And Felsberg, she's going to make a move. Get past the defender. A spin move there.
That was ridiculously nasty.
A little nice move there by Felsberg to get the defender to miss and get some open room, although Mepham's not able to do much with it. Back out. Haley. Sorry, that is not Haley. That's Colvin with the ball now. Be able. It's gonna be up. Colvin, she's gonna take the throw in here. Finds the open person. Over here, Colvin. Back out. No open shot yet. Haley. Over to Madden. Madden, she's going to try to cross it, and that's going to be defended here.
By Cameron Volpe, once again.
She's been all over the field on defense. It's just been incredible what she's been able to do. The amount of stops that she's been able to get and the amount of goals she's probably been able to save this game is incredible. Another shot, and it's in. Haley, Reese Haley with her second of the game. You can see her getting excited. Her teammates are lifting up. What a shot into now the bottom right corner. We've seen multiple top left shots, but now a little mix up, a little bottom left corner here for Haley. An opposite field goal. What a shot, and that is Southside's 6th of the game.
100%. You know, Mepham's got to start here. Mepham's got to start here with Caden Volpe at the midfield line, and they got to start. Actually, that's Ava West, my correction, to Emma Lebrano. Back to Ava West as she's at the midfield line where she started at. And now Southside takes possession, continuing its reign of offensive leadership.
Ava West here, her first time checking into the game, but you could clearly see any minutes that she gets, she puts her all into it, really just trying to get the ball, trying to be aggressive, and just any chance she gets, trying to be aggressive with it and try to make some plays and really just step up on this Mepham offense.
Now Southside kicks out the ball. They have a goal kick, and it looks like Caitlin Tansey is going to take it for Mepham. You know, what do you think one of the big parts, like after you're losing, what is one of the biggest parts to come back? What do you need?
You just need energy at the end of the day. I mean, one goal could really change it, and as I said before, momentum is the biggest thing in all of sports. Being able to have that really just weight off your shoulders and put it on the other one, being inside the other team's head is huge, and that's really where momentum comes from.
100%. Ava West with control of the ball. Leah Smith looking at an attack on Southside. Southside still with the ball. Ball comes into to center court of the goal here. Back to Caden Volpe once again. You know, she's nothing less than always there. Brooke Doristy for Southside has been there also with 5 touches in the past minute. So, you know, what do you think about Caitlin Dorsey? She's been there.
I mean, she's been absolutely incredible. She's there for defense. She's there for offense. I mean, it's absolutely incredible what she's been able to do for Southside. She has a defensive impact, offensive impact, and that's one thing that the Southside Cyclones love about her. Just being able to do that for the team, and really just that being able to just impact this game is just great.
Ryan Klein kicks it to Morgan Schaefer, and it goes out after aggressive reign of Southside once again.
Aggressive. I really love the word aggressive to describe these Cyclones. Sorry, I mean, they've just been incredible. You could see kind of like a rough contact. Some of them look like they're football tackling someone, but I mean, just being aggressive in this game is huge.
Morgan Harlow with the throw in to Catherine Ahern, as it's kicked back out, and looks like Mepham's going to be taking possession here.
Mepham Pirates here now, trying to make something happen with a 6-0 deficit, trying to really just not go down without a fight, trying to put their name on the scoreboard would just be a huge confidence booster for the Mepham Pirates.
A throw in there. And there goes Cameron Volpe once again being aggressive, and alongside Caitlin Brassel, along with the other Brasil from Southside Clones, Nora Brasil. You know, we've got a lot of same last names this game. It's a little tricky, not gonna lie.
Yes, it is. It's
Same team, not opposite team. So it's a little funny. It's a little funny.
a lot of sisters, a lot of same last names. It's been a lot to handle. It's been a fun one here today.
Definitely has. Another one, Ryan Klein saves that one right there. Looking for an open slot to put it.
One thing you should definitely notice is Ryan's been in the entire second half so far. Here at senior night, Mel Arcos has not been able to get much playing time, and that's really been a factor of senior night. Just being able to have her get some playing time, really be out there with her friends in the same grade as her peers, has just been a great experience, and I feel like it'll be something she'll remember for a long time.
100%. You know, Mel is more than a player. She is a great teammate, and I know for a fact that I've spoken to her teammates, and her teammates think very highly of her. And one of those young players, like I said, definitely could be a mentor. You know, there's mentors everywhere, and she will definitely be one of those mentors in the future of Mepham.
Definitely. But one thing that I think Mepham has to be excited about is you could say that about so many of these players. I mean, Parisi, Mayo, Tanzi, I mean, just
all young.
And obviously Arcos. They're going to be people that are going to be on this team for a long time. They're going to be people who can mentor and really take these underclassmen under their wing, that these future underclassmen who may not even be in the school yet, just these people that are going to progress and really get better as athletes and as people throughout their high school career.
Adira Wilson with the throw in here from Southside. Caden Volpe heads it out of bounds. Now she's going to kick it in. That's Adira Wilson. Once again, she's going to kick a corner kick in.
You can see the Volpe twins here, or sorry, not Volpe twins, but the Volpe sisters here. I mean, the chemistry between them is great, obviously. They've been playing soccer their whole life, and just being able to be on the same team is just awesome for them.
They're so close that they are like twins. You know, Southside's been aggressive, and Mepham needs to be a little bit more, and we've said it about 9 million times now. But one of the things we haven't said is Mepham's defense. We've only talked about it in the beginning, and Mepham's defense is there, and that's why they're not scoring 9 million goals. But they just gotta the offense has got to light up, and they've got to kick the ball down, and they got to measure up to Southside. So Southside's defense takes it right now.
Definitely. As the third seeded Southside, I mean, this was obviously going to be a big matchup here for Mepham, but just really to get their name on the scoreboard, they want to be able to show that they can compete with some of the better teams.
Ooh, a nice ball right in the center. Does not make it in, though. You can see Southside a little bit frustrated as they're trying to score more.
Definitely. They're really trying to put their pedal to the metal here, trying to really rub in this score and maybe just try to just show their dominance and just show that they are here to play with the bigger teams, especially like MacArthur and Garden City, who are sitting at very higher records. MacArthur at 8-1.
100%. You know, Southside is 4-2-2, and you know when it comes down to playoff spots, if they're tied with someone, goals do matter. So they're going to take every advantage that they possibly can to score another goal. And another kick, a nice, beautiful cross by Caden Volpe. No, Ava West, my bad. Second time that happened.
Avery Tessa's second save of the game, and that means that's really Mepham's second shot of the game. I mean, offense has not been one of their strong suits today, but just I feel like, although it doesn't say it on the scoreboard, defense has been incredible. Both of the Volpe's sisters and obviously Ashley Felsberg, they've been great, and they've been able to get many stops here for the Mepham Pirates. You know,
Mepham's in an age of like rebuilding right now. You know, like we said before, Lucinda Ducate, she played soccer and she was great, along with a whole bunch of other players, and that team was built on seniors, and so all of them leaving was definitely a bigger frustration.
Southside's 7th goal there. Ryan Klein was not able to save it. And here you see it there. The cross.
Ava West comes out for Mepham.
What a shot. Hannah Porter's 2nd of the game. Colvin and Porter both have 2 on the day. And I feel like 20 minutes left, it's about time to say it. I mean, we should probably start talking about it. Who is our Mepham's, or our Game of the Week's player of the game?
I don't know. Let's be honest, are we looking for a, I don't know. I can't say. Mepham's performed. But no one's caught my eye yet. Has anyone caught your eye?
Obviously, it's one of the people who said Porter or Colvin. I mean, both of them have been everywhere on the field, and just obviously now just seeing that is just huge. Was that another one by Porter?
Yes. And that was another one by Porter.
As we were talking about the player of the game, I think
to 8.
As we were talking about the player of the game, I think now that might have sealed it. Porter's 3rd, Porter's hat trick now. I mean, I feel like you don't see that every day, and I feel like
No, you don't.
That is a player of the game moment.
As it's kicked out, Mepham regains possession. Oh no, Southside regains possession. Morgan Harloff with the throw-in. Abby Brule to Caitlin Haggerty. And it's kicked out on a bad pass.
Another possession here from Mepham Pirate, trying to get their name on the statute, trying to get someone here to really make it an offensive play, and really trying to get some of their playmakers involved.
They're trying not to make it a shutout, and that's really what you have to do. I mean, at this point in the game, they just got scored, and I know they've been trying all game because that's basically what you're supposed to do in this sport.
Is the name of the game.
They gotta push. They gotta push forward, and they gotta do their jobs. And I think if everyone does, they will put up a solid wall. And
Leah Smith, she's gonna look for someone. That's finally a little bit of open room. That's not gonna go anywhere.
Ashley Felsberg tries to get there. Morgan Schaefer keeps it in to Ashley Felsberg. Southside regains it once again. That's Brooke Dorsey. She's been there all game deflecting passes, and she's just been big. She's been big, and she's one of the reasons why Southside's defense is on the spot.
Sorry to interrupt you here, Ryan, but I think we should take a note. Looking to check into the game, Mepham's real star player and soon-to-be captain, Melanie Arcos, trying to get her 89th save and maybe 90th, trying to push for that 100 on the season and really move up in this conference leaderboards.
You can see she was practicing on the side before, and she's excited to get in for Ryan Klein.
Definitely not. It's kind of the same script as the first half. I mean, a little bit halfway into the game, they're going to check her in, see what she can do, see if she can make too many saves. And she has not let up a goal yet. She has had 3 saves, no goals, and it's been really just a real treat to see her play.
As Mel Arcos enters the game, subbing out Ryan Klein, and Southside's 19 goes in for 13.
And they share a beautiful moment here at the 25-yard line from goalie to goalie. And another goalie swap here for Southside. Avery Tessa is going to come out.
Adira Wilson, number 13, was a little disappointed to come out, but she's performed, and there's nothing to be disappointed about right there as it's kicked out by Southside.
I mean, definitely not. She played an incredible game here. There's nothing, she left it all out on the field, and there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yep, Kaden Volpe with her 8th throw-in of the game here as we progress that throw-in count.
Counter's ticking up, Ryan.
Counter is ticking up, along with Mel Arcos' save count in a little bit, and it's no. It's a no.
Not just yet.
As it goes, oh, it does not go out. Saved at last minute. Saved by the bell, if not. And it's kicked out by Morgan Harloff. You know, her name's been mentioned a lot, and she's been there. Do you think that she has really stood up to Mepham and really didn't care about what anything was happening, and she really just stepped in the game, and she I think she scored like 2 goals for them right now. So she's been there, you know?
I mean, definitely. But you could say that about so many Southside players. I mean, they've really been spreading around the ball amazingly, and I can just name a few. Morgan Harloff, Kayla Huber, Annie Madden. I mean, just so many of them have been everywhere for the Southside Cyclones, and I don't think they'd really be in this position without any of them.
Well, Mel Arcos punts it after getting her 89th save. Congratulations, Mel Arcos. Hopefully, we'll be 90 by the end of this. Stats will be updated on Newsday. But now we're back to Ava Markwalter receiving the ball, kicks it forward. Can Ashley Felsberg get to it? And it's a no, sadly.
Obviously, it may not be as big, but a quick connection here. Ryan, does it not feel like when we're just kind of keeping track of Mel's saves, does it not kind of feel like Aaron Judge's home runs?
It does. It does a little bit, but, you know, Mel's save count is a little higher because it happens a little bit more. But, you know, Aaron Judge's 62 home runs, making history. No problem with that. No problem with that relation whatsoever. Both good things, and congratulations to all. I mean, does Mel proceed? Let's check it up. Can we get that stat, please? Does Mel proceed in the stats with 90? Anyway, we have Emma Lebrano receiving that ball right there, fighting against Sina Hublar. Kicked out Southgate side regains the ball.
I have the stats up here. The next highest is 92. Melanie Arcos.
Can she break it?
Now
is the question.
Staying at 90 or 89 right now, needing to get 3 more to tie and 1 more to go on the podium and take over East Meadows' Jenna Faruqi.
Leah chases that ball aggressively. Cannot get to it. Touches that ball. Morgan Schaefer passes down the line. And it's passed back. You know, Mepham has not got it up too much, and they've not given the offense a lot of opportunities. And I think, once again, as we have about 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes, but about 15 minutes left on the clock, they can still do something, you know? And there's no moment to give up hope right now.
Send her a ball. Good job, girl.
Did we ever get the stat on when we're filming boys volleyball? That was a good question also. No stat, right?
No. Unfortunately not.
We definitely will be promoting it on one of our other shows when our next BMB game of the week is. So stay tuned to the BMB YouTube channel. Always. Subscribe, do anything. So, definitely. You know, we definitely promoted on Midweek Sports. We talked about it before. So, yeah.
Here we
You know,
have
we got the call like 30 minutes before the shoot that we were taking the reins here. So, not going to lie, it was a little bit enticing, you know. It was a little bit scary. But here we are, fighting.
Definitely. Seta Ducate checking into the game, and Arcos with a huge punt here, 30 yards down the field yet again. And now.
Caitlin Brassel chases after the ball. Kaden Volpe makes her touch. She fights. Oh, and they both go down here. She goes down alongside Brooke Dorsey. Once again, her name has been mentioned. As they get a penalty kick from that, shockingly. Sienna Hublar, once again, makes the penalty kick. And it goes far, far and away to Mel Arcos.
And number 90.
I'm not sure if that counts as a save, though, does it?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Was it going into the goal, though, is the question.
I don't think that's the official ruling, but
Let's check it out. Let's check it out. What is the definition of a save here? Right?
back at midfield, Smith now bringing it up the field over to Felsberg. She has open room to work with. Puts a move on her defender. She's going to get past her. The cross now. And that's going to go out of bounds.
Ashley Felsberg. She really wanted that one. She definitely did, and it just went out. And you can see the disappointed look on her face. But we did get the check. We did get the definition, and she stayed at 89. Sadly.
We will get
Sorry,
the word.
Mel.
She is not at 90 just yet, but with a little over 10 minutes left to spare,
Still many, many options here.
3 saves is not out of the question.
Definitely not. You know, as we have Keenan Volpe alongside Cameron Volpe, you know, we said their names many times now. As they look like they want to charge that ball right now. I mean, who doesn't? You know, they want to step up and take control. And that's what Mepham's got to do.
Everyone wants to be the person to make a play here. Obviously, with time running down, it's just huge here. They want to be the person known as the one who makes the play in late times.
100%. Someone's got to step up, but who will it be is the question. As we come to the 10-minute and 30-second here in the second half. Ashley Felsberg with the ball. Fans cheering and telling her to run. So a little bit of pressure there. Leah Smith does not look happy with what is happening. Ashley Felsberg a little upset. But here, Morgan Haraloff takes in the throw-in.
Another one here for her.
Yep. That is number 6 for her, too. Keeping that stat also here. Ashley Felsberg, again with some moves, trying to move up the field. Cameron Volpe charging. And she looks like she will be able to stop it. Oh, and Mel gets her 90th save of the year.
You can hear the crowd going wild for that. That's her 90th, and what a play to make it on her 90th. A little falling down, a little bit of trouble, but she was able to stay with it. She got her 90th.
And
as
what
she
a punt.
boots it down to
And what a punt.
in the field.
Brooke Dorsey once again takes control though. Now Abby Broll. And they go down. Is Cameron Volpe okay? She's limping a little bit, along with...
You can hear the save here by Mel on the ground. She was able to stay with it. And you can see the smile on her face as she comes up. She knows she has 90, and she knows what a play that was, keeping her team from a 9-0 deficit.
When does Mel not have a smile on her face? So that's my question. You know, Mel's always that cheerful kid in the room. So will she be able to make her 91st save of the day? And it's a it's a yes. 92. 92, guys. Wow.
She has officially tied the podium. 92 saves here for Melanie Arcos on the season. One more to take over the podium spot.
So psyched.
And take bronze in this season.
Who will she beat out?
She will beat out East Meadows' very own Jenna Faruqi.
Dang. Who's in first?
Plain Edge. Demetra Siderios. Sorry, I probably mispronounced your name.
She has 107 saves, guys. I mean, what is there? What else is there, guys? 107, that says something.
What a season for the young player from Plain Edge. Obviously, that's been just she's been fantastic for Plain Edge this season, as they're doing incredible in the standings.
I mean, how can you not when you have a goalie that makes 107 saves? Looks like a little bit of handball to me by Brooke Dorsey once again. No call by the referee. Ball comes close. Will she get her 93rd? And it's a 93rd. I don't know words. 93rd. That was very anticlimactic right there.
You saw Melanie Arcott, so she boots it off, unaware that she has just taken the podium for the most saves, or the third spot for the most saves in her conference as a sophomore.
I think she is aware. You know, look at her smile right now. It's a little bit bigger than normal, so I think she might know. And if she doesn't, she will get that news when she comes off the field. Cameron Volpe takes it down the line to Leah Smith. Will they go? Emma Lebrano charges it. Fighting for it now. Back to Brooke Dorsey. And it's back to Cameron Quiddo. Lindsay Moritana takes it now, and it goes about to go out. Saved by Kaden Volpe. Caitlin Brassel tries to take it, but it's a little bit far out of her reach. As Abby Roll takes it one more time, along with Sienna Hubler. Oh, and it goes forward. Will she get her 94th? And she gets her 94th.
A little fun fact, she is now tied for the second most. Just keeps on coming here for Melanie Arcos.
Wait, was that short of a difference right there, actually? Second, who is second?
She's now tied for the second with 94. One more to now take over the second spot as she keeps climbing up the leaderboards.
I mean, how can you not when you are that talented, you know? She's been there. She's made slide tackles. I mean, everything in the book, you know? I mean, I'm no soccer expert, but I can tell that is pure talent, you know? As she's about to take a goal kick here. And bam. As it goes to midfield line. As Mel gets not a save, but a recovery, we can call it right there. Mel takes the half to the midfield line. As we welcome the one, the only,
Nicholas Messina.
This is your first time on air as a freshman. How do you feel?
I don't know. I'm mixture of excitement, a little nervous. We'll see. Very excited to be on air, though.
I mean, who isn't, you know? I still am excited when I get on air. Jake's here standing in the box laughing with us, messing with us, telling us that he is also excited. Mel Arcos kicks it to midfield line once again. I mean, every kick she's made has made it to midfield line. And Lebrano to Leah Smith. Alyssa Schaefer charges it down the line. Can she get it? She tries to make a pass, but is recovered by Southside. Once again, no one to pass to. Kate Ford has always been there. And Lebrano takes it. Kicks it down the field to Leah Smith. And it's out.
This Southside defense has been really good today.
It definitely has. You know, Nick, who do you think on the roster has been the best defender?
Kate Ford, in my opinion.
You know, what has she done to be the best defender tonight?
She's just shown the most. She's had the most. She's had the biggest impact on the field. So, also her blocks have been amazing too. I almost forgot, and also her rebounds.
You know, she's just been there. She's hit the spot. She's been there, and she can predict it where it's going. So I 100% agree with you. We have a little bit of movement with the ball to her liking here. As we have Cameron Volpe taking this kick. And it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it hits the field goal. So close, you know, Nick. That one Mepham fans really wanted to go in, so.
Yeah, Mepham's really trying to get on the board with we're coming on the last minute of the second half.
Erica Mendel throws that ball in to Ava Markwalter, once again the captain. Southside regains control once again. Lindsay Mortana always there. Takes the receive. Alyssa Schaefer tagging a one-on-one. Ava Markwalter tries to get to it, but it's out of her reach. Leah Smith looking to pass it to Morgan Schaefer. No relation to the other 4 Schaefers on the field right now. Cameron Quiddo, one of the star defenders for Mepham here tonight, has always been there, and she's not afraid to chase it, and she's not afraid to defend. She's definitely one of the more aggressive defenders here tonight. Leah Smith charges it. We have aggressive actions being taken there as this game comes to an end, as it is an 8-0 shutout. Southside wins over Mepham. You know, Nick, as your first time broadcasting, how'd you like it?
It was amazing. It was amazing to see. Yeah.
That's good, Nick. That's very good. So, you know, as here we go on to the end of the game, future shoots that we have, live streams coming up, is Mepham's homecoming, October 15th. Definitely stay tuned to watch that. It's going to be a fun game, fun events coming to the future. And tonight's player of the game is, here we go, drum roll please. Hannah Porter. We talked about her before. Star defender and offender and midfielder. She has 3 goals tonight, and you name a spot, and she's been there. So she's been one of the bigger players, and that's why she's BMB player of the game.
Yeah, she was all over the field today.
Players shake hands here as this game comes to a close. Normally we get a sideline interview with Porter, but tonight we had a lot of technical difficulties and shortness of staff, so you're going to have to get a sideline report on homecoming October 15th with the football team. You know, Jake is nodding his head over here. Jake, you good? It's a little sad he got taken off the mic, but Nick over here. You know, Nick, I don't got a question for you, so we're just gonna ignore that. Mepham comes off the field. You know, they ain't sad. You know, they're running right now. Mel finishing out at 93 saves on the day. And that is today's BMB Game of the Week. For BMB, I'm Ryan Marr.
And Nicholas Messina.
And this has been the BMB Game of the Week.